Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu. Asị m ka ọ mara na anyị na mma. Anyị sị ka nke onye chiri ya zelu. Dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na-ese wetara onye bụ ozi eji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24 bịaba si wee wetara onye bụ ozi. Ya bụ ozi bụ according to the Biafran activist wetara ya as he quote. Breaking news. Tension everywhere in the nation as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case approach. USA delegates to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. Hear the news in details. All right, this update but according to one of our bloggers with Teraya Businiru Akwukwo. Tonti ki inoriabu yoji makia we bianiru akwa diki ya ne yakabaro kiri at anifeninoku. Over to you, sir.
And currently, the update I just got now is that 10 US delegates, they are coming to Nigeria to visit Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. You understand? That's the update I just got now, that about 10 US delegates have been sent from the United States of America to visit Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody, due to the November 20th judgment. You know that Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter directly to the President of the United States of America, you understand, explaining the injustice that Nigeria government is melting on him. You understand? How the injustice that is melted on him by the Nigeria government. You understand? So what they don't know that, the Igbos, they are very popular. The Igbos are very popular all over the world. What they don't know, if you go to Canada, go to America, everywhere part of the world, there's nowhere you won't see an Igbo that is part of the government in that country. Like Canada that we are now, you see those people that are in Canada, those Canadian government here, you see majority of they are Igbos. You understand? Even US, that's why you see that the pressure, international pressure, you see how the pressure is coming from everywhere. So you got the letter that Nnamdi Kanu wrote to Donald Trump. So Donald Trump will be sending delegates from US to visit Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody in lieu of the judgment, the illegal judgment that Omotosho want to pass on November 20th. You understand? So, and there's also pressure to Omotosho to resign, that Omotosho must withdraw from the case. You understand? So they don't even want to see him there in the court, because the assignments that was given to him by Tinubu and the Nigeria government, all those kind of things, that the assignment has already failed. You understand? So how can you just rush into judgment? They are deliberating on, okay, this is that. Before you know, you are angry. You just say on the 20th, you want to judge, you want to produce judgment on what? On what ground? You understand? So I'm going to show you a video. Whereby they were talking about it. You understand? How the world, US already, they are putting pressure on the Nigeria government about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm going to show you the video. I will show you the guy that was interviewed, and he said that 10 US delegates, they are coming to visit Nnamdi Kanu in DSS detention, and also there are pressure for that Omotosho to withdraw from the case. Very serious pressure for Omotosho to withdraw from the case. And even as I'm talking to you now currently, there's pressure everywhere because of the case of Nnamdi Kanu, because nobody know what we call Erabiri. How they call Erabiri. Nnamdi Kanu, they don't know who he be. I said Nnamdi Kanu is just like the likes of Emperor LSI of Ethiopia. I said Emperor LSI is a god. People, they worship Emperor LSI for Ethiopia. That's the likes of Nnamdi Kanu. If you look under say Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary being. Person will say they talk, both elderly people, youth, middle age, everybody go listen. Anyway, there's noise. If Nnamdi Kanu talk, you see everybody go just keep quiet. They listen to them. You see that this thing, that was the same Jesus Christ those days, Jesus Christ, when they were doing his earthly ministry. Now so it be. Anyway, there's noise, anything. It made Jesus Christ come talk like this. Everybody must pay attention, everyone must listen. You understand? So Nnamdi Kanu is not another human being. That's the truth they tell you. It's not another human being. So I'm going to show you this thing. I'm going to play the this thing for you, the video. Make you see how the man talks. Say 10 US delegates has been sent by Donald Trump, all those things, because of the letter that Nnamdi Kanu sent to Donald Trump. You understand? So just listen. You listen to it. So I would like to stop here. My name remains Alexis Omian, aka Odeman in Canada. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Odeman in Canada. Can they like, share, and comment? As you do so, you bless in my futures. So we are trying to use this means. I'm trying to use my means because me, I don't like oppression. I don't like injustice, all those things. I don't like it right from time. I'm an activist right from time. So what the Nigerian government, what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbos is very wrong. It's very wrong. So we have to speak out. Even any means you have that you know that you can talk about this injustice, you have to speak out so that the world will know. And currently, if I tell you, say the world, when you post video like this, within a twinkle of an eye, you don't get thousands of views. Just to tell you how everybody all over the world is concerned about the case of Nnamdi Kanu. So thank you. Just listen to the video and God bless you. Bye.
Click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program to others. 10 US congressmen to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody. What do you have to say about this?
Yes, the news filtered in a few days ago, and a lot of things have been coming up in that regard. Those US delegates is coming directly from the office of the presidency of the United States of America after acknowledging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's letter to Trump, and acting on it. There has been series of meetings in that regard concerning the decision of the U.S. government over, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal. Not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal, a lot of things was factored into that letter, that was officially written by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself to the United States government. Serious activity is being taken in that direction, as in the U.S. government themselves are beginning to go a louder outcry. There's an outcry. There's an outrage, over how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case has been going in the Nigerian judicial system. A lot of manipulations and all that. And people are saying there's a law that to try him, and the man is saying there's no law that can try him. But we are seeing more and more international interventions on that regard. I think what prompted this, U.S. government, sending people privately to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody was as a result of the letter Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wrote to the Oval Office that got an instant acknowledgement and breakthrough by United States of government. A wider relation for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that regard, because I do not know what is actually going to be the stand of Omotosho currently now, and of course the federal government currently now. There have been series of prophecies coming out from different men of God. All of them are just basically saying the same thing, that the time has come for total disintegration of Nigeria. The time has come for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be freed. The time has come, for Nigeria to become an ex-nation. And I think that's what they are trying to say. But so many things are being directed to, the office of the presidency, talking about Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do the needful now, because, a lot of people are saying they don't know what is going to come, a few days, months, from now. Definitely that it is going to come. For U.S. government to start sending delegates to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for a private meeting, for a private talk, DSS are not going to restrict them from accessing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The ASO is not going to restrict them from accessing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But for the news you're hearing is that the meeting is already being factored around what is going to happen on 20th November, when there's going to be a sort of a deep legal battle from what we normally see in that regard. But you can see the gallant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself seems to have gathered enough momentum and properly fortified himself. Will also learn what to bring to their notice viewers all over the world that he went to Supreme Court to file a motion. Apart from that, a lot of things he has written to some, of course, I won't say the unfortunate organizations, who cannot come out and defend the reality on ground. The NBA, the fake medical report, and all that. All of them have gotten copies in preparation. That nobody's going to hold him accountable for what is going to besiege, in Nigeria if care is not actually taken. And they're trying to draw the attention of the presidency to that regard. But unfortunately, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like Engineer Baribe will say definitely that they do not know why Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not deemed fit to, release Nnamdi Kanu. It's not about Eastern politicians for that regard. The fear is that Nnamdi Kanu has become a rallying point, for South and Southeast now to become one block, and that's the fear. And once these blocks, regions, unfortunately, was created politically. This, I would like disengagement. I would like to call it segregation. Would I call it segregation? Separation of the entire eastern region by creating South. That Nnamdi Kanu presence is going to bring formidability in that regard, and possibly unite the two regions. And once the two regions are able to unite, the North will no longer be comfortable with that, and of course the presidency will not be comfortable with that. And secondly, the ASO will not have anything to lay their hand on, because Nnamdi Kanu currently now you can see how the Nigerian Student Union gathered around and was able to present, an award to him. Somebody that's in DSS. That to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu has become a phenomenon in Nigeria generally. Currently now is the most popular person to talk about. When it comes to freedom fighting, in Nigeria, in Africa, and around the world now. Nnamdi Kanu is being celebrated even by his enemies and others, given the revelation coming from the NAS president himself, who came out publicly and shared an experience with him and Nnamdi Kanu right there in DSS custody. So see, it's going to be, like a spirit. Nnamdi Kanu has become a spirit. It has become an icon. You don't know where to hold. You don't know who's to hold. Because he has attracted so much attention in Nigeria. Just one man, Nnamdi Kanu. So definitely, they are going to send a serious signal, and also there's pressure on Omotosho, definitely, to rescue himself from the matter, to resign, to not even to attend to Nnamdi Kanu's case, but the mission of those U.S. congressmen.
All right, in the by what downloading the Kunz Minnesota na Eastern News 24 by Sino Tunya Bozi. If you talk email, I'm not to say Bozi hashtag Donald Trump and United Nations. Ka we mali fene meno bosin kata na Eastern News 24. To saya Bozi, ba saya Bozi ya kudu tumuna doesn't ebe di chiche. All right, what downloading them. Make sure you stay tuned. More news updates, more updates. I get with the in Abuja. But stamaka bi fene me no bosin kata. All right, kemesi anu munem.